Welcome to the Powering Unique You podcast. Here, we create encouraging conversations to help you accelerate your career, expand your unique potential, and become a better leader.
Hello, my friend. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening to you, wherever you are, wherever you're joining in, whether you are on live today, right now, in this moment with me, or you're on replay. I welcome you, my friend. And hey, it's a first Monday of this brand new year. Let's just started in a good, positive, encouraging, inspiring, rejoicing, and fun way. Let's just hope for an amazing year and make it one. In spite of all the things that may come our way, in spite of all the chaos, drama, or unpredictabilities that I assure you will come your way and my way. But, my friend, you and I, we have a choice. We have a choice of our attitude. We have a choice of our thoughts. Or you have a choice, my friend. You have a choice where you direct your thoughts, what you envision for yourself, what you dream up for yourself. And every day, get up and be the best you can be. Make the best choices. And you know what? We're going to sleep. We're going to sleep and fall and fail and make mistakes. But let's not beat ourselves up anymore. Let's leave it all behind. That was back then. This is now. This is now a new beginning. And this new beginning is a gift. Take a deep breath with me. It's a gift. And just imagine and feel that you're alive, my friend. You're watching it. You're here with me. You're alive. And this is a gift on itself. And today, I just want to start this conversation with a blessing. And I want to ask my Heavenly Father, I ask my God, my Lord, to bless you in this year, to watch over you, to give you light in front of you, to give you light within, to give you life, joy, vigor, feeling liveliness, alive. I ask my God to bless you. Whatever you believe, I ask my God to bless you with love. So you feel love within yourself, towards yourself. You feel love toward others, and you share unapologetically, boldly with others who you are. And I ask my God to bless your health, to bless what you do in life, and watch over you and protect you from all evil, from all darkness, from all fears. So may you have blessing upon blessing. May you have abundant year. And it's our choice to make one. It starts within. My name is Jana, and I'm here hosting this first broadcast of 2022 with you on Powering Unique You. This power comes from within. This power comes with our choice. And if you have a power of heaven, if you have power of God, if you have power of Almighty with you, you're double powered. My friend, today I am so thrilled to open up this new chapter, brand new book, brand new opportunity. And each day I want to encourage you. Don't look back. Don't, dive and delude and being restless and what have happened. Let it rest. Let it go. And I feel a lot of people have hope. Let's have hope. Let's have joy. My word for this year is rejoice. I want to rejoice more this year. And if you're with me, tell me, are you going to take on the challenge to rejoice? Are you going to bring more joy in life for yourself and for others? Tell me where you're coming from, how things are going on from you. Let me know. If you have good hopes, what hopes do you have for this year? And this year is a year of, I feel, boldness. We need to be bold to discover who you are and what you want to create in this world, who you want to be, what you want to do, what you want to give, what you want to create in this world, leave a legacy. Because each day is a gift, is a truly gift. And each day, I believe you and I have an opportunity to make an impact, to make choices, better choices, make choices that will leave a lasting impact. As we leave this life, may the trail we leave behind ourselves be the trail of blessing to others. So that's my inspiration and encouragement. I'm very hopeful for this year, and I want to encourage you also to look ahead. Even though you may have challenges, you still may have things that you need to take care of, and we all do. We all have responsibilities. Today, really about let's take a breath and be grateful and be open. Be open to what God, this life, and why we're here is ready and waiting to express in us and through us. My friend, and with that in mind, I really took some time and I put some framework around what have helped me looking back where I was unhappy, I was stuck, I felt undervalued, I felt unfulfilled, I felt that my finances were all whacked and I didn't know how to manage, how to get out, I would just feel I was sinking deeper and deeper in debt. I was just trying to, from paycheck to paycheck, trying to survive. And it didn't serve me to stay in that condition. It didn't serve me to remain there. So I was looking, how can I make a change? And initially what I was looking for is a circumstance change. My boss gave me a raise. The people around me change, making different choices and do things that I imagine them to do. And, my job change around and, my boss giving me more fulfilling responsibilities or being recognized and chasing these accolades and external recognition, external validation, where inside, deep inside, I felt empty. And no matter how hard you try, no matter how hard I tried, that external, feeling that internal void with external things or external people even, or accomplishments, that internal void is truly, for me, and this year has become more and more clear, is where the place of God, it's a thirst for God. And I want to share that with you, whether you believe or not. I want to share my experience with you. It's a place for God. And it's another way, it's also a place where you are thirsty to grow. You're thirsty to advance. You're thirsty to progress. You're thirsty to move forward. And also in a way to be true to yourself, to be true to who you are, to be true to what you really love and what you want to amplify and manifest and shine forth in this life. And a lot of times we're so entangled. So I want to share the challenge that I have created, and I want to call it out. If this is something that may be interesting for you, please let me know. If this is something that you believe might be interesting for someone you know, please connect them with me, send them my way. So the challenge is a 9-week challenge, and the challenge is really based on 3 steps. And those steps are continuous steps that you take to advance your life and advance your career. And I want to share the steps with you, and hopefully, if nothing else, even if you listen to this and take some of those steps into implementation, they would help you to and support you to get where you want to get and to grow in that place where you want to grow and become the person you want to be. And the first step is confidence. And the confidence is, you might think, what is confidence? Is sometimes you could think somewhat of confident people may be arrogant, but I don't think confidence is arrogance necessarily. I feel confidence is clarity. Confidence paired with clarity of who you are, and it paired with clarity of your being worthy, not because of external things again, but because of internally who you are. And you, my friend, are unique. And that's the whole message here that I am doing my best to impact you with. You're unique and you are one of a kind, and you're worthy. You're worthy. You have a power breathing you, and you have a strength with you. You have something special about you. No one has your fingerprints, and no one has the fingerprint of the print of your soul. Your soul is one of a kind. So the confidence really comes from embracing, discovering, and even sometimes undigging, digging out, kind of unpeeling, peeling off of who you truly are at the core. And then knowing your worth, knowing that you are, my friend, unique, you're special, and you have a mission on this earth. Each one of us, I believe, have a mission. And that confidence really paired with knowing your worthiness, knowing your uniqueness, and also recognizing you have blocks. Most likely, if the results in life that you currently have do not match with what your inner person is longing for, with what you would love to have in your life, with what you would like to enjoy in your life. If the results you have currently in your health, in your career, in your occupation, in your relationships, in your freedom of time and money do not match your internal longing and state, then most likely you have some blocks that block those results from being in congruence and cohesiveness with who you are. So knowing those blocks and overcoming those blocks and, letting them go and, so to speak, evaporating them internally, it's all mental thoughts, mental blocks, is gonna make a huge change. And those 3 cores within the confidence is knowing your worthiness, knowing you're one of a kind, you're unique, and knowing that you probably have some kind of blocks that you need to dissolve and let go. That can build a tremendous foundation for your confidence, for showing up who you are, for not trying to hide and pretend and, just trying to put a mask on, but being who you are, no matter what setting you are in, and not being afraid. And know that the more you lean into who you truly are and embrace it and stand for that, the more trustworthiness and authenticity you bring into the world. And that, my friend, is a beautiful thing. When you meet people like that, it's attractive, it's amazing. And I think that is something that is valued as well in the workforce, in whatever profession, career, role you choose to be. When people come with the whole self and they bring who they are, and they know their worth, that is something that is very attractive, my friend, and is valuable for your advancement, for your growth, and also to support others through that inner work that you would do. So that's number one. Step number one is confidence. And I feel that is really, really important. And it's a core foundation for you to be able to get to the next level. Now, the second step, or the second foundation, is competency. And that leaning more toward who you are in your role, in your profession, in your career, in your occupation, in your vocation. What is that you do? And it's beautiful when who you are and what you love doing is actually matching with what you want, what you're actually doing. And so many people, we just fall into a career, or we fall into a path, or we fall into an industry, and we just go through that, week by week, month by month, year by year, just to find ourselves, 30 years later, you're still in the same industry, you're still in the same level, or maybe a little bit level up, but there's no vibrancy there. There's no fulfillment there. It's just feeling stale, feeling stuck. And interestingly enough, I have several people reaching out to me last month, saying that, I'm stuck. I seemingly successful. I seemingly have good pay. I seemingly have a good job. I'm not, at a lower rate. I'm up there in the almost in executive roles. I'm outwardly, I'm doing great. I seem to be on track with my career, but inwardly, I'm not happy. I'm not fulfilled. I don't feel I make a difference. I don't feel I'm alive when I come to work. And I feel that is fall into your competency, interestingly enough, because your competency consists of you gaining clarity and mapping out what is that exactly you love doing, and what is that exactly that matches your career fulfillment, your occupational fulfillment, your vocation, that when you wake up in the morning, you're ready, you say, oh my goodness, I'm so excited to make a difference. I'm so excited to work on where I am right now and even grow and make an impact in what I do. So the foundation for that step for your competency is clarity, mapping out what you absolutely love doing and how what you absolutely love doing and your skill set match together to find a role and to even create a role sometimes. That can be very, why not? Why not be creative and innovative? Sometimes you create a role for yourself within your organization, or look out and there may be organizations who are looking for that unique role that maybe not even created yet. So for you, take the boldness in your competency, understanding what you love and what you want to be doing more and how you want to contributing more. That would play a tremendous role in your internal fulfillment and in you knowing that you are on your mission, and it will bring you to the next level of compensation as well, because you are going to be living in that sphere where you are feeling on your best game, and you're going to bring your best true self for yourself. So the 3 steps under competencies, you map, you get the clarity of what you absolutely love, how do you maximize your strength, how do you match your values and your career interests with that role that you want to get, want to go to, you want to grow into, you want to lean into. Your contribution, how do you bring the results with the crafting your contribution, and how do you know what you really do not want to be doing? And in some roles, you still do some of the things you don't want to be doing. However, if you're doing 90% of you don't really what you want to enjoy, you're in the wrong spot. You're in the wrong spot, my friend. So knowing your contribution and your decision, making decisions, making effective decisions, and moving towards solutions. If you know the skill set, if you have the skill set, if you know the way to look at problems and find unique, effective, and efficient solutions, bring solutions to those problems. And problems, let's look at the entire industries, many industries, and what's happening right now, problems have shifted, and problems always shift in a way, but there are some problems that remain there. And there's some solutions to those problems that have already been invented. However, if you have this innovative mindset and you can bring a unique solution to the problem that either the company's facing or the company's clients are facing, or the teams are facing themselves, if you can bring those type of solutions and execution and have a vision for that, you, my friend, are up to something great and amazing, and that is going to be valued. So finding ways and solutions, effective solutions to the problems, and making decisions and making suggestions in a way that is appealing, and in a way that your listeners, your stakeholders, going to say, yes, oh my God, yes, I love you, oh my goodness, yes, it's a great solution, we want to take it on. So that will really help you to move forward. And if you are serving clients and if you're in business, look at the problems your clients are facing. And sometimes we imagine the problems. Sometimes we imagine, oh, these are what the pains my clients are facing. But the best way is really talk. Talk to your potential clients, talk to your current clients and say, now, this is what I'm offering, but what is the biggest pain? What is the biggest problem you have? And then think through, is what you're offering, have they tried it before? And what you're offering, is there something that is unique and something that is not very easy to find in the market? And sometimes you can bring in that different contribution, different differentiator, so to speak, to the market by being who you are and creating something different. So that is the second core, your competency. Brian, good morning. Thank you so much for joining in today. It's a topic I'm really, really excited about. And yes, I'm excited to share that. So 3 foundations, how to advance your career, how to advance your life. And we talked about first foundation is their confidence, knowing your true unique self, knowing your worth, and dissolving the inner blocks that prevent you from matching of who you are to what you want to do, to who you want to be, letting go of those inner self-doubts, critics, judge within you that is judging you all the time, letting go and replacing that with a positive affirmations, positive mindset. That is a must in the work. So we talked about that. And the second step we just talked about is your competency. And it's really clarity, mapping out of who you are, how who you are is matching to what you want to do and what you want to create and produce and bring into the world, manifest in the world. And mapping that out, and also knowing that you have a contribution through your skill set, through what you've already experienced, what you've achieved, your expertise, your wisdom, your knowledge in the professional arena. You have all of these tools that have you already put in your toolbox that you can take on and use at any given moment. That's important. And you can also look at, okay, maybe I have these tools that I'm using and I'm successful at this, but maybe I do need to upgrade, or I do need to learn something else or add extra tools into my toolbox. That is important. And then making decisions, making solutions, making ways of solving people's problems. That is your second core. And then the third core, to me, I believe is what is the most important to your success, to your advancement, is your connections. And your connections is the community that you have and surrounded yourself. And Brian, as you're watching, I want to give you a shout out and applaud you for truly stepping out. And you've reached out to me, and I know that you were very intentional about creating that community, around creating those connections, and not just, hey, I'm connected here on LinkedIn with you, but reaching out and building those relationships, building conversations. And you're still doing that. I could see that you are very effective in building that relationship, because you realize that is your net worth. Your network is your net worth. That's what allows you to have a greater reach, a greater impact. The people that know you, that think of you, that remember you, and they say, oh my goodness, yes, I remember this person that he's doing so and so. And he can help me with that. Or when they're having conversation with someone, I had a fantastic photographer that did a phenomenal job at I've hired a birth photographer. It's a little personal, but she did such a phenomenal job during that experience from my family that I'm just in awe. And as soon as I talk to somebody who's having birth and I say, you need a photographer, this is a lady, I'm becoming her referee because of her service and also because of the relationship we've built together. So it is important. Your connections is how you want to move forward. The people that the people that know you, the people that you've built a relationship with are going to be instrumental in you moving up to the next level of your career, your business, what you imagined for yourself, that vocation that you've created for yourself. And within that step, within that connection community part, is really, to me, I feel professional. You got to be on LinkedIn. You got to up your game on LinkedIn. Yes, there is Facebook. Yes, there's Instagram. There's TikTok. There's YouTube. There's a place for different social medias. However, I strongly believe that professionally, if you want to attract the right audience, attract the right connections, build a truly lasting relationship that are going to be valuable in business, LinkedIn is your platform. And this is where I believe you do need to double down. You need to up your game, my friend. And you have to start thinking strategically. When I woke up, probably 6 years ago, in a way, stuck, back to my story, undervalued, unappreciated, feeling that I've learned everything I could at the company I was at that time. I've learned everything I could at my role. There could be a growth potential in different roles, maybe within that industry or within the company. But there was nothing that really sparked my joy, sparked my interest. So I start reaching out first in my circle, in the circle of the clients, in the circle of the people that I've collaborated with, the companies that I've worked with, just having conversations of what are the opportunities, what is out there. And that's when I turned onto LinkedIn and I said, I need to start reaching out. I need to start building connections. I started with probably 200 connections. And that's most of the people, they have this small circle of their influence and connections. And they say, well, maybe that's, I'm doing my best at my job. I'm having, good pay. And you blink your eye and 5 years from now, you'll stay in the same spot. And you would regret and you would think, I haven't reached my potential. I haven't take up an opportunity to do something bigger, to become something different, to make a contribution, and to leave a legacy. Time goes so fast. So 5 years, I just one day I said, I'm gonna have to up my game on LinkedIn. I'm gonna have to start looking, and progressively more and more, I realized that I need to put myself out there. And 2 years ago, I posted my first video. 2.5 years ago, I posted my first video on LinkedIn. I had stomach ache, literally butterflies. I almost like I couldn't hold this feeling in my guts that I posted something vulnerably. And I was at that time working at the company I worked for before. And the people in the office stopped by my office and they would make a comment, or they would greet me on the way to cafeteria, and they make a comment about the video, and I was shattered. It was good comments, but I felt so exposed, so uncomfortable. So I just didn't like it. And I wanted to delete that video. But I knew that I have to move beyond my comfort. And that's the next important step, courage. So in this spot, in this step, you have to have your LinkedIn game up. You have to build your community. You have to expand and strategically, deliberately, with intention, reach out to people. Specifically with people that you look up, you admire them, and you want to be doing what they're doing. You're like looking at, my goodness, this person, that person, they're doing something that is really exciting. They're doing something that I wish I could be doing one day. I wish I could be like, I wish I could, I could make a difference in this way or in this role. You have people like this. I'm sure each one of us have those people that we follow and we like, they're really doing it. They're doing it. They're doing it awesome. I like it. And I feel like I am like miles and years behind. And sometimes it's intimidated. You're like, I don't know if I'm going to be at that level. But guess what? You're never going to be closer to that level if you're never going to start doing something toward going to that direction. So what I encourage you is to be deliberate, to be strategic, and you're reaching out and building that community. Don't leave that for, oh, if people one day reach out to me, kind of by chance, it may happen. Don't leave it up to chance. Take control. Powering unique you is in your control. It's you who are powering. I'm not powering you. My only job is power myself. My friend, powering unique you is you are empowering yourself. You are taking control of your choices. You are taking control of who you want to be and how you want to come into this world. What do you want to manifest this year? You are in control. Taking your decisions, your choices, your thoughts, your actions, your connections to the next level. And that is all about community and the courage. Remember that story about me posting my first video? Cringed. And the funny thing is I posted it and I deleted it because I just felt so bad, like uncomfortable. And I posted it like 6 times. And then I said, no, Jana, you're going to have to move through past. You have to step into that uncomfort and live with this and be there in that uncomfortable zone, in that uncomfortable space. Be there. And the interesting part is when I let myself do that, something very wonderful happened. Is I was still uncomfortable, but I was pushing myself and doing that. And there were opportunities coming. I wouldn't be here talking to you, with you, wouldn't be here conversing with you, my friend, and sharing with you if I wouldn't take that first very uncomfortable step of posting a video. I wouldn't even think about doing video live broadcast if I wouldn't push myself to post that one first video. So what is it for you? Maybe video is not for you. I am not encouraging you to do videos. That's not the point of conversation. The point, my friend, is for you to decide what is this uncomfortable next step look like? And how are you courageously going to step into that? How are you going to discover your fears that may arise, will arise as you step toward this new level, this new advancement stage, this new stage, so to speak, this new atmosphere that you want to create? It's going to be uncomfortable atmosphere in there, because when you're stuck and you're staying in your own spot and zone, you know it all, you've done it all for years, you just row your boat down. But you go up the stream, you're going to have to row differently than down the stream, right? Down the stream, you just kind of sit there and the stream is taking you down wherever it goes. But if you want to go up, you're going to have to put some effort, put some pressure in there. So my friend, today I'm asking you to take courage. Find what is uncomfortable for you. Fear is going to arise, but if you want to move forward toward fulfilling career, fulfilling occupation, to live a life that you enjoy and love, and create wealth for yourself, wealth in your inner being, wealth in your health, wealth in your relationship, with your finances, in your career, you're going to have to feel the fear and do it anyway. And that is a part of connections. That is a part of community. So 3 steps, my friend. And that is the 9-week challenge. If you're interested in diving into that and structuring that and mapping it out and seeing the data points that can help you to do that, whether you are in career or you are in business and you want to take your business to the next level, that would also serve you very well. That 9-week challenge is we're going to go deep dive into those 3 cores. And to me, it's not a step, so what, like upwards, like, okay, here's your courage, here's your competencies, and here's your connections, your community. No, how I see this, it is a cycle. It is a 3-step foundation cycle. You're going to have to take the courage, and then you're going to have to move toward the competencies, and then you have to move toward your community and connections, and you're going to have to repeat that in order for you to move steadily. So 9-week challenge for me, what I see that is a challenge, envisioning the challenging you, envisioning to giving you tools, envisioning and equipping you with data points. It's going to be very, very detailed in a way, and bring self-awareness, not just the conversation, but I'm using some tools that are really, really phenomenal, that have helped me personally and have helped the people that I worked with this last year. And use those tools, use the experience, and help you map out what does it look like for you to take yourself to the next level, whether it's in career and business. In career, particularly if you're stuck, I invite you to experience that challenge with me. It's a 9-week challenge, and if you are interested, if you want to learn more, you find me on LinkedIn, DM me. That's the best way to find me. And it is not something, a group situation. It's not something where you just come in and learn. It's working with me one-on-one. It's having a time with me one-on-one and really brainstorming and walking through those 3 steps, and how would you identify and build this foundation for yourself and for your career, for your life. It's investment in yourself. And I feel that's where I want to leave you with. What does staying where you are cost you? That was a big question for me. I want to share, last year at the end of this, in December, I invested in myself on a level that I have never invested before. And that took a leap of faith. But I knew, looking back at my results, that if I stay where I am and use the tools and knowledge and everything that I already have and tried, and I would not make this drastic change within me, most likely this whole year is going to be the same results, because you can't remain the same. You can't use the same tools. You can't stay where you are and then somehow miraculously close your eyes and open your eyes in 2022 and have a completely different results. And something that have helped me, what I learned, is results don't happen to you. They happen with you. So when I saw this, was a like light bulb revelation. Results don't happen to me. They happen with me. So the best way for me to change the results that I want in my life, the results that I absolutely love, to create the life I absolutely love, is to start with me. And for that, my friend, investment is needed. And yes, it is a financial investment, but it's not the only investment. You have to commit to it. You have to give it time, your attention. You have to give your energy. And you really have to do the inner work, because it starts with you, my friend. If you're not doing this inner work, and if you're not investing in yourself continuously, what happened? People think they get degree. People think they get another certification. They get another outward recognition or accolade. And then they look back and they find themselves exactly in the same spot, in the same role, most likely with about the same compensation 5 years from now. So it's up to you, my friend. You're taking up the challenge. You want to take on the challenge? Let's connect. It's really exciting. It's something that I've looked at different people and different organizations that are offering career advice, career coaching, career consulting. It's not really a coaching. To me, it's a challenge. To me, it's me coming, sitting with you and looking at data points, reports, results, and then looking at how can we bring on the clarity? How can we bring on your confidence? How can we build up your confidence? How can we discover and get clarity in your competencies? And how can we expand strategically in your connections and community? And I don't think you can find anything else out there, because hey, I'm all about unique. So that's very unique program, my friend. That's something that is not out there for you, Jamie, my friend. It's interesting. I love it myself. I love it, and I showed some of this to my mentor, and got really good positive feedback. So I'm really excited to roll it out. It's gonna roll out second week of January. So I have a couple of people that are interested, and it's probably, I'm gonna probably take on no more than 8 people, because I want to be giving my best to this through this challenge to these people. So it's really exciting. I'm looking forward to making difference in people's lives, and I feel stepping into that is that what I discovered through this process, through these tools that I'm using, is what I love doing the most. And what I discovered I love doing the most is helping people see their potential, supporting people to unlock what's already within them. My friend, you have the key. I don't have the key for you. You have the key. What I am here to help and what I'm here to support is for you to realize that you have that key in your pocket. The key's already been in your pocket. You reach to that pocket, you take the key, and you unlock what's already within you. And that, to me, is rewarding on its own. It's very, very rewarding and very happy. So, Elena, what does staying where you are cost you? Big question. Big question. Elena, it really, really impacted me. What does it cost you? And we mumble, fumble, and we go through our days. But sometimes we feel, well, investing in and do the right investment, because it's not right. What I'm offering, this challenge, may not be right for everyone. It's definitely not right for each and every person. And when you're looking at what you're investing in yourself, even if you don't invest in working with me in this challenge, I encourage you, because that may not be the right fit for you. Look at how you want to invest in yourself. Look at the programs, the mentors, the certifications, or the things that can help you grow from within, not necessarily another paper to go and post on LinkedIn. Look at my certification. And there is a place and need for that. I don't discount that. But look at the ways people to invest into, to help you to unlock your potential, take you to the next level. And that's exactly what I did. I tell you, I was like, it's a little scary. Financially, it was a little bit above what I ever done. But even just 3 weeks working through that program, which I knew that's going to help me to get to where I want to be, my mind's just blown. I'm blown away. I'm blown away to the ways how it shifted my internal way of seeing myself and what I'm committed to creating. So, Happy New Year's, my friends. Happy New Year's. Jamie, great way to start the year, helping others. Yes. And that brings me so much joy, Jamie. Thank you so much. So, very exciting. This is a challenge. This is the program. If you're interested, please reach out to me. Let's connect. I'll show you more details. We'll talk about the how it's all going to work out for you specifically. And if you know someone that you believe will be benefited from that, will be beneficial for them, that your colleague, your friend, anybody you know, please send them my way. I would appreciate that, my friend. So thank you so much for tuning in today, Monday, first week of 2022, my friend. I want to celebrate this year with you. I want to celebrate you. I want to encourage you, uplift you, and hey, let's have some fun together. These are my 3 words for this year. When I'm building relationship with others, I want to be encouraging, I want to be uplifting, and I want to have fun. And I'm thinking, how can I have more fun? Because God, my adult life has been a little bit dull. So I am looking at more fun this year. So let's be intentional. Let's be intentional this year and let's make it a great one. And my commitment to you, my friend, is to show up on Monday at 11 a.m. Eastern and to encourage you to keep powering unique you, my friend. I'll see you next week.